The big day has arrived. We have loaded up the boat, loaded up the truck, and we are on our way to the island that we've never seen and are so excited to see. We're loaded for bear. This is the second day of our trip, and we stopped overnight in my hometown. Today is relatively nice outside, a bit cloudy, but a little bit of sun every once in a while. We'll see what it's like on the island. Are we going to a blizzard? Are we going to a lovely warm spot? We don't know. But we've got a few things to do. We're going to stop off in another town on our way and check out a few things. And then when we get there, we'll take as many pictures as we possibly can, because this is a big day for us.
Well, I just can't wait to see it. You know, I want to know what we're dealing with. And, you know, that we can actually start to make some concrete plans. You know, start mapping out trails and roads and infrastructure and stuff like that. But I just want to see it. I want to carve our initials in every tree.
Yeah, me too. We've arrived at a cabin down the road from the island, and we haven't seen the island yet, but this place is also absolutely beautiful. The logs are incredible. It's something that I'd love to see in our own cabin. That wood stove is amazing. Kept us so warm. Look at this staircase. Isn't that the neatest thing? With a lovely carving etched in it. It's just absolutely beautiful. But that view. Oh my goodness. And it was like glass this morning. You can see there's still a bit of ice at the shore. Apparently they don't know if we're going to be able to make it through to the island yet, but we will figure out a way. We have not seen the island at all, so we are heading out there now for the very, very first time.
This road here is taking us to the hunting lodge that is directly across from our island. We kind of feel like kids at Christmas right about now. We just can't wait to get our first glimpse.
We didn't want to disturb anyone, so we thought that we would set up the drone so we could see the island without intruding on anyone else's privacy. This will be the first time we ever see the island. Whoa! There he goes. That thing really goes. What? What? Can we see? Yeah. Can we see the island?
That's the island right there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the first time we've ever seen it. And even then, it's not actually in person yet, but that's amazing. And going up and going over it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my goodness. There it is. Oh my goodness. Is it right there? Wow. Seems so close. That's it. in. Isn't this beautiful? As we got closer to the lake, the owner of the lodge and a few of his guides rounded the corner. You can imagine their interest in seeing a drone hovering over the property, and in our excitement to get to the island, we'd forgotten to let them know that we would be coming.
We were pretty lucky. Our drone could have ended up in the lake after a takedown, but thankfully our new neighbor was understanding once he found out who we were. He was accommodating, and our first meeting was certainly memorable. We really like him. He's already taught us a few things about the area, and we are glad to have him as our new neighbor.
Our new neighbor is allowing us to launch our little skiff into the water directly across from the island. He's even helping us put it into the lake.
Taking a look for stuff. So we just see the island, but we can't get on there quite yet. So we're super excited! Woo! Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see if we can move this thing. We might need a saw.
Before heading over to the island, we were hoping to check out a logging road behind our neighbor's property. We've applied for Crown land in that area to enable us to launch our boat from there, which will avoid bothering anyone else. Our new friend kindly offered us the use of his quad, so off we went, charging into the fray.
This is the first challenge we've had.
Right.
Another one. Can we get down to the water this way? These are just tiny.
One thing that our neighbor showed us was the wild asparagus growing right at the lake shore. He said that if you saute it up with butter, put salt and pepper on it, it's even better than the asparagus you can buy in the produce section of your supermarket. We cannot wait to try that out for ourselves. And we're off. We finally get to go see the island. This has been a strange spring, and the ice is still on the lake, but it is quickly breaking up. We've decided to take a chance and get over to that island. We cannot wait a moment longer.
breaking up the lake. Actually, there's a clear spot there right now. But this is pretty clear too.
Where do you want to go?
To the island, right there. We're gonna go around that way. This is amazing. This island, look at all those trees in there, honey, that broke down.
Yeah, we got lots of cleanup to do.
Yeah, this will be a huge endeavor. The willows,
What are we hearing?
the wind. But also they said that there's a lake up here, a creek that you can hear from on this island, and it's just incredible. The sound of a creek flowing. This is all ours.
Look at it, goes all the way to that point.
I know, it's just incredible. We can clean up all the shoreline, take all the dead, see those dead trees, honey?
Yeah.
I see a couple of birch in there. Poplars. I do see a couple. Honey, we're very close to the weeds here.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Yeah. Okay.
It's shallow here.
Honey, look at how steep it is. It's like a mountain there.
Oh yeah, that's steep.
It's just quiet and peaceful, and we're gonna want to clear up all that shoreline.
Just have little projects, I guess. This is unreal. Those trees are not bad, honey. You were worried about them.
They're beautiful. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Those trees are gorgeous. We'll take down the dead ones for wood. There's an old dock.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, somebody's old dock there. I wonder if we could refurbish that dock. It's pretty big. It's a beautiful long dock.
Yeah. Probably just burn it and make a new one. It's all rotten, eh?
This is absolutely beautiful.
You gonna be able to reach it?
Yeah, it's just a real prickle here.
So yeah, we were flying the drone on autopilot, and it has this trick collision avoidance system, and somehow it buried itself in these trees. Which is at least better than burying itself in the water. How close are you, honey?
I'm touching it. Right here.
Oh, good. Be careful when you pull it out. How badly damaged is it?
Oh, it's broken.
Just the props?
not broken. Should I shut it off somehow?
Press the battery once, then again, and hold it. There you go. Oh. Oh, there you are. You're the wilderness explorer.
Yeah.
You did such a good job.
Thank you. Nothing we can't do.
Not when we put our heads together. I'm so glad you found it.
Yeah.
That was good eyes.
I'm really happy. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't even look like it broke.
I thought the propeller had broken off because of those two things together.
Oh, I see. What do you
Set it on fire.
What do you say we go have a wiener roast?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. How glassy this water is. What do you think, Opes? Opal, you're a good doggy.
So this is the dream that we have been looking forward to ever since we heard about this island, honestly. And it's amazing.
I think you're right. I think that's the wind. It's so peaceful here, but as we get close to this point, it's really picking up.
Yeah, definitely. I can hear the wind and it's a beautiful sound. So as we come to the point of the island here, I think it's kind of a nice, more level area. And there's an old abandoned cabin, maybe even one or two.
Am I going to be able to get around? Look at that, it goes all the way down there. Look at, sweetheart. It goes all the way down there.
It's just absolutely incredible. Let's just launch in here, hun, into an open spot. Maybe on the other side of that. That big old tree just fell.
I think there's a spot.
We might have to walk along the shore a little bit to get the other part. And we're gonna get off and take a look around. Okay, so we've just landed at the island.
And we're just gonna step onto shore.
All right, pull us in, honey. I'll clear some of that away with the chainsaw. That looks great.
For the two of us, this really is the stuff that dreams are made of. We finally gotten to see the island, and it's been a day of wonder for us. We're going to clear a few feet of land, set up our lawn chairs, and try and build a fire without any matches. We've even brought wieners to roast over the campfire if we can never get it started.
We're just gonna clear a little space so that we can get out. So we're gonna start a fire here soon. I learned this from Survivor Man.
Yeah. Good old Les Stroud. Oh, you can hear the ice.
And then what should we have when we're... Oh, there's some red ones.
Gotta wait till it gets going. Need lots of that tender stuff first. Even lighter than that.
That stuff there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We may not be the greatest fire starters in the world yet, but we got it down with some tips from Survivor Man. This all just feels so right. This island is beautiful, and the things that we'll get to try will only make our lives that much richer.
Our first campfire. Steps from shore.
Yeah.
You see that all the way down there? Right. Where is it? Right there? That tip? That's this part of this island still. Oh, I just love it. Well, how do you like it so far?
I love it. This has actually surpassed all of my dreams. And it's amazing.
Did the fire scare you, Opal? Must have, eh? Yeah, I mean, it's so still. It's so beautiful. I mean, look at the water.
Yeah.
It's like an oil painting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly glass.
It's one of a kind. It's just absolutely.
The sky is majestic. Everything's verdant. It's just starting to, I guess verdant. It's just starting to, spring's coming late.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the pussy willows you were talking about over there.
The what?
Pussy willows.
Yeah, I know. I saw pussy willows already this year. I guess they're a little late actually, but.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're done, eh?
I am. Why?
Well, because you burnt your plate.
Just gonna burn the ends of this off.
You know, one good thing about getting buns that are kind of raw and not fully baked, we can finish them off right in the fire.
Yeah, it's perfect. Really is perfect. Perfect night.
Perfect night. Boy, that was scary when that drone hit the trees. So much for collision avoidance.
Well, so that doesn't work, the collision avoidance?
You know what? It might not work when it's creating its own movie. I don't know. I gotta read the manual or go online or something.
I think you do that after. I think you create the movie after you've got all the pieces.
Actually, you know what it does?
Hmm.
It goes around and takes different shots and creates a movie for you.
Really?
Yeah, and knits it all together. I just got to find the setting to make it do that.
Yeah, probably. Maybe we should stick with what we know while we've...
Man, are we lucky we found it. Actually, that revived the fire. Put the plate in there.
Oh, yeah.
It is just, I just cannot get over how peaceful it is here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if it opens up, we'll take the boat around the island.
I'd love to go fishing.
Oh, we can go fishing tomorrow. Want to do that?
Yep.
And then tomorrow night we'll camp out in the truck. Try our truck tent.
What day is that? Wednesday?
Yeah. I was hoping we could stay longer.
I know.
Like I'd like to walk through the island and stuff, honey.
I know. It'd be nice. I would love to too, but...
Well, why don't we at least try exploring tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm all up for exploring.
Okay. What you doing?
Just making a fire. I'm chopping down willows, actually. Chopping down willows and chopping down
More willows.
more willows. Trying to make a little place for this boat to come up onto this point of the island.
I think we got a nice little spot for it to come up.
Yeah, I just want it to be a bit more clear.
Want me to chop these roots out? Down by your feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
I can do that. I'm just going to need to borrow those gloves.
So I got this little hatchet.
How do you like your hatchet?
I like it.
What kind is it?
It's a Gerber hatchet.
Gerber. Don't they make baby food?
Yeah.
Baby food and hatchets. Interesting. Diversification. Hey?
Mm-hmm. Odd. I'm not sure how that works. Huh. How does that work? Oh, it drops in from there, I think. Yeah, it drops in from there.
Oh yeah. Kind of shaped like a hatchet, isn't it?
Yeah. It always has to be protected or else it'll be troublesome. Yeah, troublesome.
I just can't believe this is ours. It's just so nice. What do you think, Hopes? Opal, what do you think? You don't look very comfortable. Oh, you're all wrapped up here. Hang on a second.
Get rid of these willows here. I'd love to see those willows taken out. And just a really nice area, you know? All, like, literally lake all around you. What a beautiful place to have a patio type thing for a picnic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of places on this lake that we could really make it lovely. I'd love to plant those little wildflowers that I saw the other day.
Well, I don't think there's any reason why we can't yard all these willows out of here.
Yeah, I think we should. Obviously, we have to be careful about what we do with them, but maybe we should get a chipper out here somehow.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, a chipper, and then we have some ground cover left, right? You know, cover it with bark mulch typey stuff.
You mean the wood chips?
Yeah, the chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think there's any way that we're ever going to be able to get all the way around and look at every nook and cranny on this island.
Maybe not this trip.
I think it's about 2.5 kilometers all the way around, but I'm wondering if it's bigger than that. Yeah,
I don't know.
because it just seems so massive.
Well, that fire's looking good now. Got some fuel on it. Opal seems to be settling in. Hey, Opes. Opal, what you doing? Hey, what you doing? Do you know where you put the buns, honey? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Flatbread and Weeders. Do you think if I heat it up, it'll puff out?
I don't think so.
Oh man. Well, bright side, it'll take up less room in the pack, right? Oh no. That's going
Paul. Oh, Paul.
That's going in the luggable loo. Oops.
Oh no. We have to finish those up.
It's starting to move out a bit. It's like one of those mattresses. You unroll it, it just fills up by itself. All right, let's see if I can make a bun out of this. Do you got mustard?
I do.
All right, look at that. That's not so bad, eh? This isn't for puppy dogs. This is daddy stuff. Puppy dogs don't eat mustard.
Here. Oh, that wiener's getting pretty toasty. Oh, it's just like glass out there. Really. And the sky is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous spot.
It's like unbelievable. The thing of it is too, is that we haven't really even gotten to tour the island yet because it is enormous. It really is enormous. I can't get over it. So like, what do we do? We're gonna have to have all our friends, all of our family come and build cabins here. So we can have like a lot of fun with everybody. And it's just a wonderful place. I can't wait to tramp through the woods and look at all the different trees because there are some beautiful trees I've already found. I thought they were all going to be kind of those ugly trees, but they're not. They're beautiful and lots of different ones. And I learned about some foraging techniques today. So I'm kind of excited to go and look for wild asparagus, for instance. Apparently when you cook it up, it tastes better than real asparagus with a bit of butter and salt and pepper, and you just saute it up and it's amazing. So our new friend showed us how to do that, and I'm excited to go and look for some. And then there's, I think, a little place called Onion Ridge or something out there where there's fresh onions all over the place. So yeah, so we're gonna have to look at that too. And apparently there's huckleberries, they think, on the island. Maybe, yeah, maybe blackberries, maybe blueberries. We're gonna build a greenhouse here, and the sun is incredible because it stays bright here until like 9-10 at night. And it's only May, so I think it stays up even longer. So we've got solar panels and a portable little solar panel type power station that are charging our cell phones and our cameras and stuff like that.
Here's our Blue ID power station. It's charging our drone. That's a controller charging. And these are the 3 batteries charging. And it's drawing 39 watts. This thing was, what was it? It was at 60% today. It was sunny out. It was about 5 o'clock. So we thought, yeah, we'll just see what the solar panels do for us. So we went out to the island, came back, and it was fully charged. So yeah, this rig works. It's awesome.
So that will help us somewhat. Oh.
Bit snowy. Bit snowy. Bit smoky.
Feels like snow. Smells like smoke. Anyways, it's been a really wonderful day, and I'm going to try out my new fishing rod tomorrow. We've got some beautiful rainbow trout apparently here, so I'm excited about cooking some of that. And I'm not a meat eater really, so to speak, too much. Well, I'm vegetarian, but
Not too much.
I grew up with if we ever did have fish, because we fished kind of rarely, but we had at some points when I was young, and they were rainbow trout, and amazingly good fish. And I remember my dad fried them up in the frying pan at home with the head on them, and I just remember how shocked I was by that. But apparently that's the thing to do. So
Because why?
I'd
Juices from the head or something like that?
the oils, I think there's special oils or something that if you fry it with the head on, but I mean, I'm not an expert, so I really need to figure that out and find out before I go around telling that, but that was my sense. So we've got some supplies here. Like, we're just really on the kind of the edge of the island right now because we are still surrounded by ice and stuff. So we just had to do it. We just had to come out here and we just had to see what it was like. So we set up shop.
Oh man, is this gorgeous.
And it's amazing. And somebody else that lives, he's got a fishing lodge. He said it's because the road is kind of brutal to get in here. And he said, you know, it's hard to get in, but it's even harder to leave. I totally agree with that 100%. So anyways, it was a really great day. It's a really nice way to end it around the campfire. Yeah. So this is living the dream. So we need more big pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Opa, what do you think of the fire? We finally touched the shore of our island. What a feeling! Every pussy willow, blade of grass, tree just feels special to us. This place really holds a lot of promise, a lot of memories in the making. We are beyond grateful. We know that this is going to be a task like none other, but we couldn't have expected that we would have fallen in love with it already. We did not see that coming. So tomorrow, we want to explore the island, scope out possible places to build, and maybe even put a line in the water. After a very long trip, we are tired, but happy. We'll be back bright and early. So much to see.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please support us by clicking the thumbs up icon on YouTube. We invite you to also subscribe and click the bell. You'll be notified when we upload new content. Please invite your friends and family to come along too. Bye for now.